But I kind of got wrapped up in that whole oxy shit, and kind of tricked people, I wasn't thinking it was that bad because the doctors were giving it to me. And then, before I knew it, I was selling them and had a 15-a-day habit. Fucking lost my connection. He went to jail. And the next best thing was the heroin.
That wasn't on. Okay, yeah, we start over. Okay, so tell me what your name is and how old are you?
My name is Mark, and I'm 43 years old.
Okay, Mark. Where are you from?
I'm from Lynn.
Okay. So what brings you out here to this area?
I actually came out here to get sober and clean from drugs.
Okay.
Probation stipulated me to the Hope House down the street here, which is
Okay. Okay. So it's like by
Mass Ave.
by Mass and Cass.
Yeah, just look for all the drug addicts. It's right there.
Okay. You're something. So, are you homeless?
I am currently on the verge of it. I'm living in a sober house that I can't pay for right now.
Okay.
So, and when you live in a sober house, you're actually considered homeless anyway. So, yeah, pretty much.
But you have somewhere to rest your head at night.
For now.
That's the blessing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So, what's the drug of choice or the drug that you?
I always say more. I like everything, whatever's gonna be fucked up. But
Okay.
But I mainly smoke crack, and I do heroin, but I'm on the methadone clinic. I've been on it for 15 years. So I go there, I get my dose every morning, 135 milligrams.
Okay.
And that keeps me away from that stuff at least,
Okay. Do you think that the methadone has been helpful?
Oh yeah, definitely. Prior to I started messing around with the crack about 3 or 4 years ago. I had 8 years sobriety with the methadone, doing good. I got my driver's license back and stuff. It definitely helps. As long as you don't mess around with the other stuff out there. But to get off the heroin or the fentanyl, it's great.
Okay. That is good. So, how do you support yourself out here?
I usually go online and do the gig jobs on Craigslist and stuff.
That's a great idea.
I'm actually, a lot of people don't think of it. I'm actually a sheet metal mechanic by trade. So,
Really?
So I have
awesome.
I have a trade, but unfortunately I got my second OUI, so I lost my driver's license. So that's how I fell back into the rut again. I just fuck it,
So it makes it harder to work.
Yeah, you need to get my work van and stuff like that, carry my tools around and stuff, But I know I can do carpentry, I do everything, so I go online and I find day jobs. And I usually get paid.
Very talented. That's beautiful.
Yeah. I'm a hard worker, a lot of people out here, I know they're just stale and, I try not to do that, but,
That's
of course,
beautiful.
sometimes I have to, but I'd rather not,
Yeah, you get out there and, even though you got a habit, you support your own habit.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what's up.
It gives you more motivation to work too, and you get a good reward at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Get it done quick, So,
do you have kids?
I do not. No, I had a stepdaughter once. I was engaged and stuff, but it didn't work out. So,
You
I never.
married?
No, just engaged. I had a fiance.
Okay.
But I never made the leap with her. So she kept, pushing me. But I didn't see any reason to get married. We had no kids, and And she said either marry me or break up, and I chose to break up with her. So I mean, I think she was just trying to use me because, like I said, I make pretty good money.
Okay.
I think she just wanted more of my money than anything, So
Yeah.
could just see the signs,
Yes.
Like right now when I'm homeless, I don't think she'd be talking to me. Yeah.
So, what got you started in the drug use? Like, when did it start? How old were you? Who introduced you to it?
I don't like talking about this much, but my family, my parents, they were both addicted to drugs. So
Oh man, I'm so sorry.
I just kind of born into it.
Yeah, that would have been my next question. Is what was life like growing up? So you
It was
were.
hard, but I tried. I did the best I could. I stayed away from it for the most part. And I always said, I would never I'll never do heroin.
A little bit louder. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I always said I would never do heroin, never smoke crack. But I was drinking and stuff. I thought I was, okay because I was still going to school. I actually got put into foster care. I moved out to Wakefield. It was a nice town, and I actually went to college, so that was good.
That was awesome.
I got a
Tell me about that. What school did you go to?
just North Shore Community College.
That's great.
Yeah, I got a degree in personal training. I
So you
always like to work out.
graduated, too.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I kind of got wrapped up in that whole oxy shit, and
Okay.
kind of tricked people, I wasn't
Yeah.
thinking it was that bad because the doctors were giving it to me. And then, before I knew it, I was selling them and had a 15 a day habit. Fucking lost my connection. He went to jail. And the next best thing was the heroin. And he got caught with 350, sold to an undercover.
Wow.
No, I've only been to jail one time, and it was only a stupid domestic thing. And my ex-girlfriend admitted she lied, but they still held me for 90 days. But luckily, like I said, I don't steal, I don't do stuff like that. So, I do drug dealing and stuff like that. But
Have you lost anything to drugs?
I lost my whole life to them, pretty much. I don't think I'd be in the situation that I'm in right now if it wasn't for drugs. Every time things start to go good, I always go back to them for some reason, and I just end up back here again.
Well, the area is hard because the same place where all the help is where the drugs are too.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like how do you get help when you walk outside and there's everything for you to get high?
Yeah.
So-
People offering it to you, left and right. I got this, I got that. Especially around here.
Exactly.
It's not as bad out in Lynn where I'm from. It's a bad area, of course, but
Yeah.
the drugs ain't so much in your face like that, You gotta go really looking for them. You gotta go looking for them out that way,
Oh, okay.
But out here,
So it's
you're
hard
right.
to get drugs in Lynn.
Yeah, or any suburbs, I imagine.
That's true.
I think it's just this area here,
Yeah.
People literally have everything and anything, like a salesman of each kind of drug, as you walk down the street.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what's tough about being on the clinic over there too is, that's where most of the shit is. So you see it every morning.
Exactly.
And it's hard. And
So currently you're at a recovery clinic.
Called the Sober House.
Yeah, the Sober House. Okay, so that's good.
Yeah, it is good, and I do want to get back on track. By a truck. What happened is I believe I told you I got hit by a car about a month ago. It was July 24th, and when I got hit by the car, I couldn't go to work anymore. I was working for a guy doing carpentry. I was making good money. I had a good amount of money saved in the bank. And then I got hit by a car, and I busted my knee and my shoulder. And smart thinking, I decided to get drugs to self-medicate. And obviously things just progressively got worse from there. And then when I went to go back to work, after I felt good enough to, my boss said that he didn't need me anymore. He had already hired somebody else.
Oh no.
So that was kind of a kick in the butt there. And then I just got off of probation, and now they cut off my funding to the sober house there. I'm already behind $800.
Oh
So,
man.
yeah, so that's why I got one foot out the door. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I'm sorry. What's the worst thing you've seen out here?
I've seen it all really, but I mean, just people the way they are when they're completely out of it and they like dancing on the fences and shit, walking in the traffic, you know.
Yeah.
People sticking needles in their arm left everywhere, you know.
Yeah.
It's right in your face, like you said. But I am kind of new to the area, but from what I've seen so far, it's nothing pretty out here. But I heard that it was a lot worse about a year or two ago. They just cleaned up all the tents and everything like that. So I can only imagine how bad it was then.
Exactly. What's the worst thing that's happened to you out here?
Just people taking advantage of it, you know.
Yeah.
Try to help them out. You know, like I helped like a few guys out, got them jobs and stuff like that. And then the first thing they do is they run and they go get high, and then they try to bring it on me and shit like that. You know, and then not being from around here, if I try to go cop drugs, you know, it's hard. Now that I've been doing it for a little bit, I've met the right people because I know how to work my way around the game, you know.
Okay.
But at first, you know, I lost some money, but that's part of it.
So people hustling you, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, giving you bunk bags, taking your money, just not coming back, you know, shit like that.
Wow. Do you have any goals or aspirations?
I'm just hoping to get back to work, you know, and maybe I'm also trying to get into a program that will actually help me. I keep going off and on the drugs, which is stupid. I know that doesn't help nothing.
Right.
I think it's just depression and just like the impending doom. But I did sign up for a program through St. Francis.
Okay.
It's called the MAP program.
Okay.
And I'm on the waiting list for that. And if I can get in there, they'll pay my rent for 4 months.
That's
and
great.
I can go to school through them, and they'll give me $200 a week to go to school.
Yeah.
And help
that's
me like
great.
build a resume and stuff. So
I'm hoping and praying that all goes through for you.
yeah,
Definitely.
definitely it'd be good. You know, messing around doesn't help, but and it's hard. You know.
I'm gonna ask one more question. Any message you want to give to the kids or anybody who never used drugs?
Yeah, don't do it. It's not worth it. Yeah. Even drinking, anything like that, anything that changes you, it's never worth it in the end.
not.
And it always takes over and causes you to do stuff that you normally wouldn't do. And when I'm sober like this, I'm a pretty good person, but I can
Yes.
turn very quick, you know?
I understand
So,
completely.
yeah.
All right, Mark. God
Yeah.
bless you. I really appreciate you sharing your time and your story.
Yeah, I hope it helps out somebody. Yeah.
It definitely will.
All right. Cool.